A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Saint Luke, chapter 19, 1 to 10. Jesus entered Jericho and was passing through it. A man was there named Zacchaeus. He was a chief tax collector and was rich. He was trying to see who Jesus was, but on account of the crowd he could not, because he was short in stature. So he ran ahead and climbed a sycamore tree to see him, because he was going to pass that way. When Jesus came to the place, he looked up and said to him, "Zacchaeus, hurry and come down, for I must stay at your house today." So he hurried down and was happy to welcome him. All who saw it began to grumble and said, "He has gone to be the guest of one who is a sinner." Zacchaeus stood there and said to the Lord, "Look, half of my possessions, Lord, I will give to the poor. And if I have defrauded anyone of anything, I will pay back 4 times as much." Then Jesus said to him, "Today salvation has come to this house, because he too is a son of Abraham. For the Son of Man came to seek out and to save the lost." Gospel of the Lord. Dear friends, Jesus is on the way to Jerusalem and he has reached Jericho. He has healed a blind man. Now he is on the way to Jerusalem through Jericho. But the man Zacchaeus was a tax collector, the chief tax collector in Jericho. He wanted to see Jesus but could not see him because of the crowd and also because of his stature. He was short, and that's why he goes to a sycamore tree and climbs, because Jesus was going through that way. And as Jesus comes to that place, he tells, "Zacchaeus, come down. I will stay in your house today." So in that way, Zacchaeus welcomes Jesus, takes him home, and gives a dinner for his disciples. And the other people grumble that Jesus is going to the sinners. Tax collectors were known as the sinners. They were known as the anti-nationals because they were helping the Romans, because Romans were ruling Israel. And that's why tax collectors were hated. They were called sinners. But then Zacchaeus stands among all and tells, "Lord, I am going to pay back 4-fold whomever I have defrauded." So in that way, he stands in front of Jesus and tells, "Half of my possessions I will give to the poor." So he learns to give his possession to the poor. Being a rich person, he knows to share his wealth. That is the generosity of Zacchaeus. And also he says, whomever he has defrauded, he will pay that person 4-fold. Restitutes whomever he has defrauded, whomever he has cheated. So that is the conversion of Zacchaeus. He himself changes his character, inviting Jesus, feeding Jesus and his disciples, and publicly telling that I will pay half of my possessions, and restitutes whomever he has defrauded. So in that way, he changes his heart. Therefore, Jesus also declares, there is salvation in this house, because Zacchaeus is also the son of Abraham. And Jesus has come for this type of people. Jesus has come for sinners to make them holy. He has come for the lost people so that he will find them That is how Jesus gives dignity to these sinners and poor and respect for human beings. And he says he is the son of Abraham. That is the great dignity he gives. He is a Jew. He is the son of Abraham. He is son of God. And there is salvation. There is holiness in this house. There is freedom in this house. There is happiness in this house. And in that way, so they are sharing the banquet, the dinner, the supper. So in this way, God comes to us. He reconciles us and feeds us and gives us his happiness, joy, and peace.